Have you ever found yourself dreaming of a life where prosperity flows without the rigidity of a traditional job? Perhaps you feel a tightness in your chest at the thought that your financial security depends on a single path, or that true wealth is beyond your grasp. I know that often we feel trapped by limiting beliefs about money and work, and that pain is real. But I am here to tell you that there is a much more expansive truth waiting for you. Imagine discovering an ancient secret held within the pages of wisdom that reveals how abundance can be a constant in your life, not through luck or exhaustive effort, but through a deep connection with your own inner wisdom. It's an invitation to uncover how the mind, when aligned with love and worthiness, can open doors to a prosperity you may have never imagined. In this video, we will delve into the teachings of a figure who understood the true essence of wealth, far beyond what the eyes can see. Prepare for a journey of self-discovery that will not only transform your view on money, but also on your own power to create a life of freedom, honor, and purpose. Allow yourself to open your heart to new possibilities, for the reward lies in every step of this loving discovery. It's fundamental to understand the difference between wealth that comes and goes quickly, and that which establishes itself and grows over time. Temporary wealth, as Louise Hay would teach us, often arises from a stroke of luck, an unexpected inheritance, or a quick gain. It can bring momentary joy, but without a solid foundation of wisdom and a management plan, it dissipates as easily as it appeared. It's like building a house on sand, beautiful, but without foundations. Lasting wealth, however, that's a construction built with patience, intelligence, and a long-term vision. It is the fruit of conscious decisions, of a constant cultivation of wisdom in all areas of our lives. Louise Hay reminds us that every thought we think creates our future, and it is with thoughts of abundance and worthiness that we build this prosperity that withstands storms. I am the architect of my prosperity, and it is solid and growing. This enduring wealth is not vulnerable to economic fluctuations, crises, or career changes, because it relies on our ability to manage resources and to have a vision that transcends the present. Solomon shows us that those who seek wisdom not only gain but also maintain and grow what they have accumulated. It is the freedom not to depend on external factors, but rather on our inner strength and our adaptability. Understanding this distinction frees us from the incessant race for quick gains and invites us to invest in ourselves, in our growth, and in our ability to make choices that nourish our soul and our future. And this journey of self-discovery and application of wisdom leads us to an even deeper understanding of what it means to be truly wealthy. Solomon's wisdom reveals that wealth is measured not only by what one possesses, but also by the honor one earns. Honor, in this context, is the respect and esteem gained through actions of integrity and wise decisions. Louise Hay always reminded us that self-love and integrity are the foundation of everything, and that when we act with righteousness, we build a legacy that goes far beyond the material. It's about being recognized as a trustworthy and respectable person, not just as someone with possessions. Solomon teaches us that true success doesn't come from simply accumulating possessions, but from how we use that wealth to live a dignified and meaningful life. The honor that accompanies prosperity is a sign that our choices are not selfish or short-sighted, but aim to build something that endures and has a positive impact on our lives and the lives of others. I am the manifestation of honor and integrity in every step I take. Another crucial element in Solomon's words is justice. He shows us that lasting prosperity cannot be built upon unjust or dishonest actions. When we act with justice, we create a solid foundation for success, as our decisions are ethically sound and bring benefits not only to ourselves, but to everyone around us. Louise Hay always told us that what we give, we receive. And this applies to justice as well. In a world that often seeks quick gains, justice becomes the principle that allows us to build something solid and lasting. Those who act with justice build relationships of trust and respect, essential elements for long-term success, including financial success. And it is this foundation of honor and justice that allows us to look at financial freedom in a completely new way, challenging old beliefs about salary dependence. The traditional view leads us to believe that financial security lies in having a stable job and a guaranteed salary. But, as Louise Hay teaches us, true security comes from within, from our capacity to create and our trust in the process of life. Solomon, in his wisdom, challenges this common idea, showing that financial freedom is not limited to a paycheck. Relying solely on a salary exposes us to external risks, such as layoffs, economic crises, or market changes. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket, isn't it? True wealth, the kind that endures, stems from our ability to make wise choices, to invest with foresight, and to multiply the resources we already have. I am the inexhaustible source of my own security and prosperity. This means learning to make money work for you, not the other way around. It's about creating multiple income streams, investing long-term, and watching your resources grow, going beyond traditional employment. Louise Hay always encouraged us to be proactive in creating our reality, and this also applies to our financial lives. Each day is an opportunity to practice wisdom in small and large decisions. It's not about seeking quick gains, but about building a long-term vision that allows for continuous prosperity. And this mindset propels us to invest in what truly matters, in ourselves, in our knowledge, and in our skills, preparing the ground for the next practical steps. Solomon's wisdom isn't just theory. It's an invitation to action, a guide to transforming our financial and personal lives. Louise Hay teaches us that change begins with one step, no matter how small, and that every effort is an act of self-love. Let's explore 4 practical pillars together to manifest prosperity in your life. First, seek to learn and invest in yourself. It's not just about money, but about dedicating time and energy to acquire knowledge. The more you know about how money works and how to make it work for you, the more capable you will be of creating wealth. Remember, Louise Hay used to say that the point of power is always in the present moment, and investing in your mind is the best use of that power. I am an eternal learner, and knowledge sets me free. Secondly, be diligent. Diligence, in Solomon's view, isn't just about working hard, but working smartly. It's not about the quantity of hours, but about how you use your time to create value. Being diligent means applying the wisdom to every task, striving for excellence and efficiency. The fruits of your effort will come when you sow with intention and care. Third, diversify your income streams. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, as popular wisdom reminds us. Learn to invest and create multiple revenue flows. Solomon understood the importance of not relying on a single source, which makes us less vulnerable to market changes. It's about creating a financial ecosystem that sustains you in any scenario. And finally, make your assets grow. Wealth isn't just about accumulating money, but about multiplying it. Invest in long-term projects and use wisdom to expand what you already have. Solomon was a master at this, creating wealth that endured. Remember that life is very simple. What we give, we receive. By making your resources grow, you are expanding your capacity to give and receive. preparing yourself to understand the true meaning of wealth. Wealth, in its purest essence, goes far beyond what money can buy. Louise Hay teaches us that true prosperity is the freedom to choose, the ability to live according to our deepest values, and to make a positive impact on the world. When we cultivate wisdom in our lives, money becomes a means to achieve greater goals, not an end in itself. I am the manifestation of freedom and purpose in every choice I make. Imagine a life where you can dedicate yourself to what you love, help others, and invest in projects you're passionate about without being tied to a fixed salary. This is the vision Solomon offers us, and which Louise Hay reinforces. Wealth is not measured only by material possessions, but by the fullness and meaning we find in our journey. It is the freedom to be who you truly are, without restraints. Every day, every moment, is a golden opportunity to make decisions that can transform your financial and personal life. Solomon reminds us that even small choices, when made with wisdom, can yield great results over time. We don't need drastic or immediate changes. The secret lies in applying wisdom to every decision, no matter how small it may seem. Wisdom is not limited to money. It permeates all areas of our existence: how we cultivate our relationships, how we embrace opportunities, and how we deal with challenges. When we apply wisdom consistently, results manifest quickly, bringing a sense of peace and fulfillment. And it is this inner peace that prepares us for the next stage of our journey, where the ritual of transformation awaits. My dear true wealth, the kind that nourishes the soul and fills the heart, far transcends the accumulation of material possessions. Louise Hay teaches us that our greatest treasure is inner peace, the joy of living, and the capacity to love unconditionally. When we connect with this inexhaustible source of well-being, material prosperity manifests as a natural reflection of our inner abundance. I am the source of my own joy and peace. Solomon, in his vast wisdom, understood that happiness does not reside in the quantity of gold or possessions, but in the righteousness of the heart and the generosity of the spirit. True wealth is revealed in our ability to share, to serve, and to uplift those around us. It is in the act of giving, with an open heart and without expectations, that we experience the fullness of abundance. Life, as Louise Hay always reminds us, is a mirror. What you radiate, you receive back. Think of wealth as an exuberant garden you cultivate within yourself. Every thought of gratitude, every act of kindness, every moment of self-acceptance is a seed planted in that fertile soil. The harvest will not only be money, but meaningful relationships, vibrant health, and a deep sense of purpose. It is a wealth that no one can take from you, for it resides in your essence. By embracing this deeper understanding of wealth, you free yourself from the shackles of scarcity and fear. You realize that you are already abundant, that you already possess everything you need to create the life of your dreams. And it is with this expanded consciousness that you will be ready for the next step, for a ritual that seals this transformation and connects you even more with your inner power. Oh, dear one, for Solomon's wisdom and Louise Hay's teachings to take root in your life, we need to go beyond theory and move into action. I propose a simple, yet profoundly transformative exercise to begin uncovering and reprogramming your beliefs about money and prosperity. Grab a notebook and a pen and find a quiet place where you can connect with yourself. Take a few deep breaths, feeling peace fill your being. Now, with an open heart and without judgment, write down everything you heard about money, work, and success during your childhood. Think about the phrases your parents, grandparents, teachers or society in general repeated. Don't worry if they are positive or negative. Just record them. Once you have this list, look at each phrase and identify those that make you feel fear, scarcity, or limitation. These are the weeds in your garden of prosperity. For each one, create a new affirmation, one that begins with I am or I deserve, transforming the limiting belief into an empowering truth. For example, if you wrote, money is hard to earn, your new affirmation can be, I am a magnet for prosperity and money flows to me with ease and joy. Repeat these new affirmations every day, several times a day, especially when old thoughts try to return. Look at yourself in the mirror and say them with conviction, feeling their energy fill your body. Remember, Louise Hay taught us that self-approval and self-acceptance, here and now, are the keys to positive change. By doing this, you will be planting new seeds of abundance in your consciousness, preparing the ground for the harvest of your dreams. My dear, we've reached the end of another moment of sharing, but the true journey, the one that transforms, begins now. May the wisdom of Solomon, filtered through Louise Hay's love and acceptance, inspire you to look at prosperity in a completely new way. Remember, lasting wealth isn't just about what you accumulate, but about who you become in the process. A person of honor, justice, and wisdom. Every step you take, every decision you make, infused with self-love and the certainty of your worthiness, will be building a future of freedom and abundance. Don't rush. Be gentle with yourself. Change is a process, and every small victory is a reason to celebrate. I am the manifestation of peace and abundance, and so are you. Allow these teachings to become part of your daily life. Repeat the affirmations. Practice forgiveness. Invest in your self-knowledge. Life is always ready to support you when you open yourself to good. And if this content touched your heart and ignited a new light in your soul, I invite you to join our community. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so we can continue growing together. Each new video is a gift, an opportunity to deepen your self-love and find the inner peace you so deserve. May the light of wisdom illuminate your path, always